A recent interview with a variety of young women exposing just how toxic growing up in a world of social media can be.
Bustle interviewed teen girls aged 13 to 18 about their experience growing up online and how it impacted their self-esteem. Here's some of the most gut-punching responses. Erin, who's just 15, told the outlet, "You feel like you're older than you are." Rachel, an 18-year-old, says, "I see videos of these girls just super tan, tall, skinny, and toned. I also don't look like that."
Joining us now to discuss is the author of The Tech Exit: Ethics and Mom of Three, Claire Morrill. Great to see you, Claire.
Thanks for having me.
How serious is this problem, Claire?
This is a very serious problem. Unfortunately, social media by design is just bombarding young teen girls with these unrealistic beauty standards. They are just seeing these airbrushed, photoshopped images of tall, tan, thin, beautiful women, adult women, not teens, in their feeds. And then the metrics of social media, the likes, the followers, the reshares, creates this constant comparison. And so the girls in this article share, they struggle with this body dysmorphia because they think, I don't look like that, therefore I'm not beautiful. And so the result is we're seeing spiking rates of just eating disorders, self-harm, anxiety, and depression among our teen girls. The CDC found 1 in 3 high school-aged women seriously considered taking her own life in the past year. That's 1 in 3 high school women.
It's just heartbreaking, Claire. And as a father of 2 daughters that are now 24 and 20, you know, I watched my daughters affected just like any other. And really, in just the last 3 or 4 years, it seems like this effect has just taken off and skyrocketed in a way that it didn't exist 5, certainly not 10 years ago. Where do you see it heading?
Yes, I think, unfortunately, you're right. We've seen just this huge spike in the last year due to smartphones and social media. Just in the last 5 to 10 years, it's really changed. And so, unfortunately, I'm worried we're on a really dangerous trajectory. And with new AI apps and AI features being integrated into social media, these AI algorithms will now give you a beauty score. It will tell girls whether or not she's pretty and incentivize these girls to share their scores on social media. So I'm afraid that AI is only going to accelerate these trends of these unrealistic beauty standards and this constant comparison among girls.
Yeah, you used to worry about all the airbrushing on the magazines, but now it's also these influencers, you know, whether it's the Kardashians, they're like in their 20s and getting all these cosmetic procedures, and we're hearing more girls saying, well, I wish I could do this procedure, that procedure. Procedures that women didn't even think about until they were in their 50s, if they even did. So it is kind of crazy. So talk to us about what our parents can do, what parents can do to help these teens who are being raised in this social media childhood, which I think is really unfair.
Yeah, the best thing parents can do is really to keep your children off social media as long as possible, ideally close to adulthood. And the best way to do that is delaying the first smartphone. I mean, as soon as they get that smartphone, they want to get on those social media apps. And parents, we should do everything we can to educate our children on the dangers of social media so they understand what we're trying to protect them from, and so they can make wise choices as adults. And finally, we should just help them engage in real-life relationships and service to others, which will help just take their focus off themselves and off their physical appearance and develop that inner character that we want them to have.
Yeah.
Really great advice. Really great advice. By the way, we also, with our phones, with the kids, we started with the older ones at one age. It keeps getting pushed back. We want them to get them as late as possible. That is absolutely
Jonathan Haidt would approve. Thanks,
Claire Morrill, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank you so much.
Important segment.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.